Hey everyone, Joe here. And did you know that you can have ice cream for lunch and nobody can stop you? Did you know that? You can. It's possible. Not speaking from experience or anything. Just saying you can, if you wanted to. Even if you're lactose intolerant, there's there's lactate for that. I'm gonna be burping a lot. Anyways, hey everyone. I do wonder if there would be anyone here if I had named the stream anything different. I think the word productivity scares people off. I don't normally stream on Tuesdays either. But yeah, the plan today is really just sort of hanging out, working on some D&D stuff. Bam. I've got my my players' character sheets here and a little spreadsheet here, because D&D Beyond doesn't make it easy to track your players' inventory. Like it's all stored on the character sheet, and there's really not much I can do with that information in that, you know, format. Yeah, so that's annoying. But I do love making spreadsheets. So, we're gonna do some boring formatting here. I'm just gonna go ahead and do like I think like a 13. I use Bungie a lot for my headings. Oh god, I didn't mean to do that. Does oh, Google Sheets doesn't do that, huh? Okay. Good to know. Let's leave a little room for the filter here in a second. Well, if you're here, let me know how your day's going. I'd love to chat with you. Where the fuck is the fill? I know that's somewhere in here. Oh, there you are. Did I make it too tiny? Yeah, that works. I'll make it like this, because then I can just look at you through this. That works. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Actually, these are some nice little transition colors here. My settings sort of theme color is like a shit. I keep pressing the wrong button. There we go. The theme color is sort of like an orangey-ish thing. There we go. And the other color is sort of like a purple. Yeah. What are we doing today? We're on Ori's spreadsheet. Ori is a character from my campaign, played by Tots and Todgers. Go check out Tots and Todgers on Spotify. Who has the real deed on them. So I have some of these marked for review. I need to do format. What is it? Conditional formatting. And then we're going to say text contains review. And we're going to color it. God damn it. Stop doing that, Joe. Plus sign. I'm gonna take it a little bit pinker. I'm gonna go like there-ish. There we go. Now I'll remember which ones to review. We're gonna take these and we're going to turn off wrapping and clip all of them. That's so much easier to look at. This column, let's do bold. Hi, Rumples. How's it going? Actually, I don't like Atkinson Hyperlegible when it's bold. Let's do a different font for the... I didn't really know what I wanted to do for D&D tonight, outside of leveling up y'all's characters. But after the last session, we were talking a lot about sort of lore that we had forgotten, items that you guys had forgotten, that sort of stuff. And I was like, you know what? I agree. Fuck me. Why are you being like this? Google Sheets. There we go. And I was like, this is as good a time as any to really organize stuff. There we go. That might be too tiny. Let's inventory. I agree. So I've got a couple things marked for review, which, maybe we can go over even on here. But there's some stuff that I don't remember exactly where you guys got it, or like, what the what the situation was when you got it. So I just want to make sure I'm staying honest with regard to some of the things in your inventory. I think that's everything for Ori. I'll come back and put more stuff in later. I was wondering if I wanted to put like all of y'all's items in here, but I think the important things are there. I also wanted to... I need to review that with Jason, too. The Eyes of Charming. He has those in his inventory, and I don't think he's actually used them before. But I think he was combining that with the May unit. I think he was, like, making that a function of the May unit. And in the event that, I don't know, something happens to his May unit, I don't want to, like, take that away from him, too. So I need to check with him to make sure I'm understanding that correctly. Okay, cool. Hell yeah. This is music from Hypnospace Outlaw. At least this song is. We're on my, I recently created a new playlist of all of the video game music I own that has, like, good vibes. So, like, chill music, ambient music, more low-key, upbeat stuff. Anything like that is on this playlist, and it should be very long. Anyways, what are y'all working on today? Besides getting ready for D&D. Oh, I forgot to say hi to Chase. Hi, Faistus. Who else we got here? Oh, I had you all pulled up in order. I think next is James. Oh no, Duke. Duke Yates is gone, but some of Duke Yates' inventory should theoretically still be on the ship. Somebody... I feel like Duke was still wearing the Band of Horrid Fate. He was still wearing his Zoot suit. Yeah, and the Power Fist was part of his rings. So maybe not. Yeah, I guess none of Duke Yates' stuff would be on the ship. He would have been wearing all of that. Oh, Saul and Yule's stuff, though, would still be on the ship. I'm running Chase through Wailing Caverns. I don't know what Wailing Caverns is, I'm sorry. Is that a WoW thing? Music is fire. It really is. This is the band, I want to say Clipta from Hypnospace Outlaw. They have they're like a jazz fusion group that has 4 tracks on the soundtrack, and each of the tracks is really good. Rumples is based and tank pilled. Music. James, how doing? Oh, I like the little shiny character thing. Okay, Ring of Free Action. Oh, that's a fun one. Difficult terrain doesn't cost extra movement. In addition, magic can neither reduce any of your speeds nor cause you to have the paralyzed or restrained condition. That's cool. Did that paste properly? I guess it did. Huh. It looks smaller. I'm gonna go ahead and put those in the ship inventory. James. Hell yeah, the polyrhythms. Nice. That's a really cool effect. Oh my god, the Silks of Tarsaran. I went crazy making this. Get over there. No. Why? Yeah, he doesn't really use his mage hand that much with these, huh? He used to a lot. Maybe Zach has forgotten all the cool things that his mage hand can do. Or I just haven't created enough opportunities. Okay, what are the main cool things this can do? Mage Hand bonus stuff. Hey, bitch, heard you was talking shit. Hey, look, I may have said you forgot how cool your Mage Hand was, but then I was immediately like, oh, maybe this is me not giving Zach enough opportunities to use cool Mage Hand. I think the latter is probably more true. I haven't thought about what y'all's inventory and abilities are in quite a while because I've been so focused on just like, you know, trying to make a compelling through line. I'm not good at campaigns. I'm good at individual scenes. Oh, maybe this is me remembering we were trapped in an anti-magic bubble for so many... Yeah, exactly. I had a lot of fun with that. Sometimes I just gotta take away all of your abilities. Just so you can, you know... I didn't know I could play, yeah. I forgot too. I was so excited about giving you that item, and I fully forgot you had it. You've had that like since the beginning of the campaign, right? Because I don't think you like purchased it later or anything. I think you literally like, or no, maybe it was in the ship's loot whenever you guys took over the ship. Super Metroid SG. Hey, wait a second. No, I was talking about the cape that Rumples has that allows him to fly. The silks do not respond to your call. Yeah, that was fun. I like it. There's so much you don't know about the silks, and I want to get to it eventually. But you guys, we just haven't. There was so much stuff on Tengar you could have learned. Got it after Rufus Rapier. Oh yeah, okay, so we generated that one, or we picked that as an item for you. Okay, I also have to do Carolina's bonus items. You guys each got a blue and a green with character creation, right? A blue and a green that you picked, and then I gave you a random magic item as well. I'm pretty sure that's how we did it. We could do an entire campaign on any of your planets. Yeah, that's the hard part. Okay, cool. So tonight, just so you guys know, for D&D, since it's mostly my D&D party that's here right now, we'll probably mostly do character management stuff. I don't really have much story stuff to do, but we can definitely do some story stuff. We can get to the threshold of the next big thing, you know. Have a ring of true action and a breastplate plus the silks. Yeah, that makes sense. Jesus. I may or may not have decided to have ice cream for lunch, and it's bothering me. And then Soft made ice cubes from they made this like green juice that I can't drink because I'm very allergic to everything in it. They made green juice ice cubes that they could do to like, you know, freeze it and save it for later. And they used our ice trays for it, and they cleaned them out so well. They did a great job, but the water in the ice, like, you know, the ice now still tastes like green juice. And so it freaks me out when I drink it, because I'm like, oh god, am I going to have allergic? I'm not going to, it just smells like it, but it's weird. So I did a double whammy on myself, having green juice smelling ice and ice cream for lunch. One second. One second. Speaking of Soft, they're asking me a question, but I have to consult the calendar. Okay, I have returned. Okay, let's do stuff. Silks of Tarsarin, bring a free action. Glamored Spec Ops chestplate. I love that. Ooh, this is pretty. This is from the Resident Evil Code Veronica soundtrack. Mithril is a light, flexible metal. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even realize that was where your armor class was coming from either. See, this is why you guys haven't needed to level up, actually. It's because you have better items than a party of your size normally has. Was 16 before? What was 16? Oh, yeah, the armor class. Nice. Oh, and then, yeah, you have another thingy. Dual wield. Hell yeah. That's cool. Okay. Clothes, you got a crowbar. Jin's goth leather armor. I forgot about that. Yeah, Jin fell off a bridge. We need James Leather Daddy. Joe, I was under leveled forever. I just leveled to 7 last session. Wait, I thought that was... I thought you guys were level 7 before and you were leveling now to level 8. Am I giving you guys 2 levels this time? If I said it, that's fine. Wait, no? You were level 7 last time and now you... Okay, now you're 8. Wait, you were 6 this whole time? And you weren't supposed to be? Yeah, because everybody else was level 7, right? Or at least the people who were long-term. That's hilarious. Yeah, catch up to everybody. You should be level 8. That's hilarious. James Cannon reason for... Yeah, exactly. James is just a late bloomer. He learns his lessons. He learns them just as well as everybody else. It just takes a while. I'm gonna put that armor in the ship inventory because it doesn't make sense for you to have it right now. And I'm gonna mark that for review because I want to give it a better description. Throwing dagger, thieves' tools. Ori is carrying like all of y'all's magical shit, which does make sense. The Charm of Zalat? Hidden in a glove was a blood-matted Charm of Zalat, an archfey, a stylized toxic flower. I don't remember that. The Charm of Zalat, that would have been something on Tangar. Who did you guys fight on Tangar that would have a Charm of Zalat on them? I don't remember. Let me know if you guys remember. Yeah, he's the only one who can identify. It makes sense. I think identifying is literally part of what his eye does too. So he gets like 2 free identifications a day or something like that. Yeah. Exactly. No aura wand. 1 sheet of paper can hold about 200. What are you guys using as the temp items that you're renaming for these? No aura wand. It's probably just a regular wand. that you picked up. I'm gonna put these in the ship inventory too. Unless you have a reason to be I mean, you could be carrying around an extra wand. But like, it has no aura. Yeah, exactly, right? Fuck that. Oh, all of these are 8 and those are 9. Why are they? I'm a silly person. That's why that looks weird. God, the Minecraft soundtrack's so good. Okay, well, we gotta review those. Okay, I think that's it for James. Who else we got? Reed is in the party, but I don't think... Is Reed still on the thing? Yeah. Oh, and I need to start Reed fresh. Or not Reed, Carolina fresh. Because she never got her magic items. Armor of force resistance. Resistance to force damage while you wait this. Interesting. Notes of paper as items. This was given to Ori to identify picked up in anti-magic bubble. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, it would have no aura if it was within the anti-magic bubble. As we all know, anti-magic bubbles remove aura. My landlords are idiots, which is not surprising considering they're landlords. They sent me a message thinking that it would be like a positive thing that I would like, and it's a really stupid thing that they've done, and will not help the issue that I was having. So that's cool. Oh yeah, he has his own May unit. I was gonna ask. I'll ask Jason later. Ooh. This is the ending of Resident Evil 2. The ending music. Yeah. That's so good. I'll ask Ori later, but Ori's May unit doesn't have a cantrip assigned to it. So it should have one. Do I need to fucking... I forgot to format all of these cells down here. I want you clipping. I got the liquor and quit. One day I'll go back to RE2. Yeah, it is... RE2 got my pulse racing in a way that RE1 could never aspire to do, but RE1 is scary in a different way. I feel like RE1 really its difficulty makes it scary. Like in the first game, if you get yourself into a situation where you're low on certain inventory items, you just can't survive. And like that balance of, I mean, I'm talking on like normal difficulty and harder. On easy mode, it's very easy, but like, yeah, there's no spider boss. Yeah. Just incredible games, though. I think, I don't know, RE2 might be my favorite, but there's something about RE1 that none of the other Resident Evil games ever got to, which is this sort of like choose your own adventure book quality that it has. It almost plays like a text adventure, like Zork, except you're physically moving a character around, you know? Like, I don't know if that makes sense. For a long time, I've wanted to make an RE1-like, but in text adventure form. I just think it would work really well. Yeah, I'm just gonna copy that stuff. May. Right? If you think about the like playstyle in RE1, like even when you come up to interact with objects, there's like, you know, baked in text that says like, here's what you're looking at. And you can do that for like every item in the mansion. It has like some text that when you look at it, you know, it reads off to you. And then like you have the like door transition between rooms, like each of them are these like really predefined areas. And then even the like map breakdown is very like old school mud like, you know, like a multi-user dungeon. It's very much like you're working your way through this dungeon and you have to be aware of where the other users are, where the other zombies are, you know, as you go from room to room, because their positions are permanent and they keep going whenever you're in a different room, you know, they move around. So you have to be aware of like, okay, when I was over here, this zombie was heading this way, and when I come back out, he's going to be closer to this side because only this amount of time has passed. You know, I just think that's cool. I think in text adventure form, it would work really well. A unit, level 3, Spark. Oh yeah, what is Jason's May unit called? It's Douglas, right? I'm pretty sure his name is Douglas. Pain, yeah. I don't think his name is Pain. I think his name is like, what is it, Black Tiger or something like that is the name of the spider boss. It's like a name that has nothing to do with spiders. Black Tiger? Sounds right to me. Okay, shield +1. Nice. Yeah, see, I should have done the same thing with Mabamto. Where, like, there were plenty of times where Mabamto should have not had 2 hands free because he was using a shield. I gotta be better about that. I do want to convert that to drop-down chips. Thank you very much. Dum, 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 bum, bum, bum. We're gonna add another item, Carolina, and Reed. Is that all the characters? Carolina, James, Ori. No, Dorino's on here too. Did I go through Dorino's inventory yet? I didn't. Why did I not have Dorino pulled up? Dorino left the campaign. I am coming back. I'm like, that's why I didn't have his character sheet. Back. I didn't have all my feats available. Oh no. Did you have to like go and use Zach's temporary group? Yeah, I've had to do that a few times. Okay. We need to review what's going on with Spark. Because I think the way I did it, your May units level up every like 2 or 3 of your levels. So it might also be time to level up the May units, but we'll worry about that probably separately from all of this. The people watching, if there are any people watching who aren't in our D&D campaign, are going to be very confused. I didn't mean to go this deep into campaign stuff, but turns out that's what we're doing today. Okay. We don't need to worry as much about Reed. Reed will be back eventually. Probably. Maybe. What are you doing here? Mabamto! Reed. Let's do that, actually. I meant to copy a blank one. No, that's Mabamto. This is Reed. Creation Station. Yeah, exactly. Bah. Twitch, if I pull up the stream manager on my phone, I obviously don't want the audio to be turned on by default. Why would it be that way? I want it to be muted by default so that I don't have to worry about it being loud on my mic. Seems pretty simple. See, TJ's character also doesn't have the other two items. I think they just never picked their two items. Or maybe I didn't give them to them because it wouldn't make sense for their character to have them yet. We were going to do that later. I think that's probably what happened. Well, now's the perfect time. Blue item of their choice. Green item of their choice. Read. We'll review that. I gotta review their scythe too, because they unlocked some things, some abilities, the last time they used it, which is part of why they disappeared. Dabo's adept scythe of redacted. Ooh, yeah. I'm excited for when/if Reed comes back. I've got, you know, side stuff in my head that they're doing, but I haven't gotten with TJ about it yet. Okay, properties. Sap? What does sap do? Is that something I made up? It must be something I made up. That's 2024 shit? God damn it. Gives a creature disadvantage on their next attack roll if they're hit by a weapon with this property. Oh, interesting. Huh. That's a cool ability. I don't remember putting that on there. You can ignore it. Honestly, yeah. I was so disappointed in that, by the way. The, like, D&D 1 release or whatever. Like, I don't know. It felt like it was supposed to be, hey, let's make a bunch of this stuff, like, open to the public, and we're gonna, like, take feedback. But yeah, it is very different. I need to just go through it one day and just, like, pick and choose what I want. Actually, my real goal would be that rather than leveling up next time, we just move over to the aspect system, and you guys help me just play test that. That would be cool. Okay, well that's everybody, except for Dorino. Beautiful. Okay, and I'll have to review that stuff off screen, off stream. But it's helpful to know what you guys have out of the box. Cool. There are some other things. Yeah, Elon's boots. Yeah, there's some things that I'll need to go through my old notes and pull apart. Now I'm wondering if I want to hang out on stream longer and play a game, or if I would just want to go, if I want to end stream and go work on this stuff some more. Oh, I've got a cool thing to show you guys. Verb. Isn't she pretty? Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? She's smexy. Yeah, I've never even played a Jazz Master before, but I fixed an amp a little while back. Back when we were in See You in the Morning. Go listen to See You in the Morning on Bandcamp. Back when See You in the Morning was playing shows, my brother, Alex, incredible guitarist, used a beta lead, a Sun beta lead, and fucking incredible amp. But it had some issues. It had some weird electronics issues. So I inherited that amp a little while ago, like many years ago at this point, pretty much directly after we stopped playing. And it had like a power cord issue and stuff, so it wouldn't even turn on by the point I got it. So I did some soldering, got it working again, got it the ports and everything as consistent as they could be. I never fixed one of the knobs because I just couldn't. It was too much for me. I would have had to grab a whole new pot because of the way they set it up. But anyways, I fixed the amp, got it working, and before we moved, I was like, damn, this makes me really sad. I can't take this amp with me. It's too heavy to fit in the car. I could keep it at my parents', but then it's just like sitting there, nobody's playing. It needs to go out into the world. So I was like, what if I sell it for like a really big discount? And just to somebody who I can trust will make good use of it. So this guy reached out. I put it on Facebook Marketplace, and he was like, hey, I know you're selling that amp for like way under its actual value. I'm going to get a lot of use out of it, and I feel like you could get a lot of use out of this. And he sent me a picture of this guitar. It's the Troy Van Leeuwen Signature Edition Jazz Master. It's got like a Mustang bridge and some other like random stuff. He mostly kept it stock, but like the color is really cool. And so he was like, it's like, $1,400 retail, but that's about what that amp should be worth too. So, do you want to trade? And I was like, fuck yeah, I do. So yeah, when I went back down to New Braunfels this last week, I brought that back up with me. Yeah, it plays gloriously. I haven't plugged it into an amp to hear it like loud yet, but I replaced the strings. I got the trim working because whoever gave it to me had the trim arm set up terribly wrong. I guess they don't know how to use an offset bridge. To be fair, I didn't really know how to use an offset bridge either. I did a lot of research, but yeah, so it's all set up now, and it's pretty, and I love it. I'll get a proper trim arm for it. This is a trim arm from a Strat. Where is it? There we go. That's a trim arm from a Strat that I just stuck in there. I guess technically it's a vibrato, right? Is what they call it now. I've always called them tremolos. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm very excited about that. I'm gonna be making a lot of music again. Feeling very inspired. Need to get that fucking album out. It's a trim bar for me. Yeah, exactly, right? Everywhere online, everybody was calling them offset vibratos. And I was like, what's the difference? Like, is it not just a tremolo? I don't know. It was weird. Okay, cool. Well, you know what? With that, I think, I think I'm gonna work on some pre-session stuff for D&D off camera, and I'll see you guys all for a regular stream tomorrow. Probably gonna do Golden Sun. It's TJ's birthday week, by the way. If you haven't been keeping up with TJ's stream, go follow TJT Pascal on Twitch. That's why we're not doing Halo this week. So go join them at some point. They're not live right now, I don't think. Let me see if we can raid somebody. Following. Yeah, they're not live right now. Go follow... Ooh, Viking Blonde. He's cool. Go check out Will. I'm going to send you guys his way. We'll start the raid. Cool. Well, I will see you all in the next one. Until then, I love you. Bye. 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 Bye.